Happy March
Happy March
Caprice.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Reveal.
Yes. Chaineh is always. You can never hear Chaineh ever. You're not allowed to hear Chaineh.
Not allowed.
Oh
not allowed.
boy.
You should just have to turn your microphone on.
At no point do I ever know what I'm doing. Hello, everyone. Happy March Caprice. It is us, your wonderfully terrifying organizers, coming out to reveal ourselves before you, our beautiful faces. Well, in icon form.
Well,
Yeah.
you know. Yes.
So we got to do what.
Should we go down the list?
Yeah, first we
just an intro.
Yeah, let's see. You might know who we are, but do we want to go from left to right of the icons? Make it easy, and then
maybe
and then skip Danielle and come back over.
Maybe we should do alphabetical in the call, mainly just because that is lining
guess
up.
what?
Never
That
mind.
still lines up.
Listen, not everybody can be tuned into the stream for all we know.
That's true. But yeah.
Correct.
So why doesn't everybody start off, say your name, say everything you did, and then pass it off to the next person.
Okay, hello, I am Aba. I'm a part of the central planning staffers. So I had my toes kind of in everything. I did a lot of the editing for videos, all of the countdowns that you saw, even the one just now, with the books and the flipping of the pages and everything. That was me. Hello. I edited the infomercial. I did a lot of things in the background. And I love March Caprice. Thank you.
Yay!
Oh, my turn. Hi, guys. My name is Allie Fan. I'm one of the writing leads. This year, I was in a lot of things. Oh, I submitted to 4 categories. I was in the Melmem tournament. I did a stream. I did my art, and I did my writing. I was in the merch showcase, the writers showcase, just around all the time, all day, every day. I also worked on the visual novel it was me, Ava, and Nicole, all working together. Make it for you.
Yes. And we can't wait to premiere more and more of the visual novel as the coming weeks still come. We're going into overtime on March Caprice.
That's right.
It's more bonus content.
Mm-hmm.
It sure is.
Gonna be final mixing it up. And PJ.
Hi, my name is PJ. I am an artist in the Kingdom Hearts community. Everything I do that's Kingdom Hearts related is usually under the banner of Cabletown. I have done a lot of the branding for March Caprice since year 2. And what that means is that I usually am the one who puts together the logo, the general theming, the color palette, the font, and I do a lot of the art direction. So if I haven't handmade the assets that you see, which I've made a few, I'm still usually giving like a lot of input and working with our fellow artists who have done an incredible job of bringing this year to life, just as they all do every year, and I'm really excited. I usually don't talk that much during the events, but I'm making more of a scene lately. So
yes,
make a scene.
That's right. Hi, I'm Chaineh. I did a lot of answering emails. So if you had an email, there's I want to say actually a less chance than previous years because a lot of people here actually helped with the emails. But there's a good chance you talked to me via email. You might have DM'd me. I was also kind of the coordinator for making sure that everything is glued together properly and that certain teams are talking with other teams. I was also, you saw me featured in the concert and a lot of the streams this week. I helped put the schedule together. I think 4 out of the 7 days of the stream ran. I was the one that pushed the go live button and the stop streaming button. So if there were errors, that's on me, baby.
Everybody blame Chaineh.
All your fault.
Boo!
Bringing it back.
That's right. Boo me because you love me. And I was also in contact with some of the other websites. With the advertisements you saw were roped in by me, and just a lot of various dipping my toes here and there and the other stuff. So yeah, that's basically what I did. David.
Let's go, Shane. I am David. What's up? I'm one of the 2 concert coordinators for this year's concert soiree with Lowlander, who we'll be hearing from next, I think. Lowlander did all the mastering for our album, also did a lot of the mastering for the actual tracks within the concert, day 1 and day 2. But yeah, I built.
Talk about yourself. Don't talk about me.
You know.
Exactly.
But yeah, all the musicians kind of went through me, and thank you to all the musicians who helped build the show this year. I want to shout out Keynote building our logo. Shane Plunkett and Cartridge did our theme music, Dearly Beloved and Me, the theme for March Caprice 5.
So good.
Yeah.
I don't know if Fabio has a command. He does not, but I'll link him in chat.
Oh, two more people. Allison Martin performed the music in the concert, but also did our intermission music from the album Heart Seeker. And Holly Graham created the artwork for our intermission. So thank you to all these people. That's it for me.
Yay!
Yay!
Next, let's actually turn it over to Lowlander, who can back off of David.
Yeah, I'm David's henchman, Lowlander. My primary job this year was answering anything that David threw at me, or trying to figure out like what we were going to do in terms of the distribution, the management of the whole process for creating the album. So this year we kind of changed things up a little bit. We introduced check-ins and kind of followed the same structure of how we handle the album releases over at Game Grooves, which is the record label that I currently run. And I provided the closing track this year for the concert soiree as well, which was a lot of fun. It was a very hectic time trying to fit everything in with 2 big album productions and rebuilding the recording studio in my house. So it's been fun, and I can't thank David enough for having me on board.
Sounded wonderful.
Yeah.
Guys.
Let's go over to our friend Daybreak.
Daybreak.
Hi, I'm Daybreak. I'm one of the leads for the artist category this year. I worked on a lot of assets for different sections of the event. So if you saw like the pages in the books, whenever we do like our little countdowns, those and like the little blurs and then the little pictures in them were me. I did a couple of the sprites, so Skylar and Oswald were my work. The ribbons that announced people at the concert. So just a lot of the stuff you will see throughout the event, even in the visual novel. But I was not alone in handling that since we have like a lot more artwork this year, because this time I was joined by
me, Jesper. Thank you for the segue. I should have taken that segue way better. Thank you for that setup. Hi, I'm Esper. I'm the other artist lead. I'm very fortunate both of our usernames are like next to each other on the list. So yeah, I did other sprites for the visual novel. I did MC, I did Mickey, I did the March sprites. You might have seen Marge Merge. You might have seen her as a little specter wherever she may be. Yeah, I did those sprites. All other ones, I believe, Daybreak did. Yes, and I also handled a lot of the Artist Alley entries. If you got an email for Artist Alley specific stuff, probably from me, some are from Daybreak. I did like a good majority after the initial sentence, whatever the term.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
I also did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also edited down most of the audio for the Cosmic Art Showcase.
Yes.
You might have heard me.
Yeah.
You might have heard me yapping on there. Oh, anytime. You edited the video so well. Let's go.
I could have done it without you. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's it for me. Next up, we got Alans.
Howdy. Here's
Howdy.
Lance. I was the Streamer League for March Caprice this year, and I scheduled, edited, and recorded all 7 Streamer Diaries this year. I haven't interviewed anyone in my life until this, and I think I did a pretty good first try.
Oh yeah.
in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone who was interviewed by you was like, "Oh my god, like I feel like so special." Lance is just such a great interviewer.
Aw, that's so awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Pass on to Danielle.
We'll actually pass it on to Nicole.
Okay, on to Nicole.
Yeah, we're saving Danielle for later. Woohoo. Hi, I'm Nicole, or Amu, or Awesome in My World. I have many names. Figure out which one I truly am. So I'm one of the central organizers. I'm returning for my 2nd year, which is super nice. So oh gosh, it's been a long month for me. As Esper said, I edited down the art showcases for this year. Did voice work for a couple of our Caprice releases, and also submitted for some other like videos, like AIDS, for example. My main project this year was also working with our sponsored streamers, and also thank you, Lance, for helping me out with that as well. Chaineh and Ava, thank you as well. Because we had the games. We had a lot of games this year, and we tried to step it up, make it a little bit more like inclusive and more open to people. So, and thank you to all like the streamers that like agreed to do it. It was super fun. Joe Game Master, Regular Pat, Preferred Whale, Andy Brew, BioRoxas, like everyone. It was a lot of fun. In addition to those games, I am the main programmer / designer, because it's kind of one and the same with this program I'm using, of our visual novel, which everybody has been so supportive in the visual novel, especially since I definitely bit off more than I could chew. If you're a game dev, you just want to do more.
It's also very March Caprician to get more and more ambitious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel that.
No
And we'll
kidding.
speak a little bit more about the visual novel stuff a little bit later.
Yes. Syllablossom, you're up.
Yes.
Hi, yes, that's me. I'm Syllablossom. This is my 2nd year being one of the writing organizers alongside Allie. So I was in communication with many of the writers. And I also starred in and edited the Storytime Showcase, which was a blast. That video was so much fun to make. And I also submitted my own entry that premiered yesterday. It's my 2nd year doing a video entry. So if y'all saw the only Princess and the Frog video this year, that was me. And yeah, that's the extent of my involvement. I had a blast doing this, like I always do.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yay!
I also want to. There's a few people that aren't in this call that I also want to bring attention to.
Yes.
So a huge thank you to our Smash streamer, Treehouse. I think it is this one. Maybe it's Treehouse. There we go. Treehouse, who did our Smash tournament. Lyman, who did our Melody of Memory tournament.
Lyman.
Violet, who did who wrangled all of our cosplayers and was communication with the cosplayers, as well as if you were on social media and you saw a picture that said like this person is up, she made all of those, and tweeted / posted / yeeted or whatever it's called, all of those out. And
into the ether.
Into the ether, and I don't have this list in front of me, so please remind me if I'm missing anybody. But Bioroxis, Bioroxis, who streamed some games. I don't know if I have links for everybody. I have links for some of them. Okay. Whale, who did
Whale and
Scriblio
Water.
and Water. Yes, I don't have Water's links, but if you find Whale, you will find Water. Real life. Pat, who did games the middle of the week.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, did Jeopardy. Who else am I missing? There were 2 other people. Andy Brew, who did our Melody of Madness. Here's exclamation point Andy. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yes, look at me being on top of things. And our Teal Game Master, who did a bunch of games. He made us trivia. He did all of the. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll hop in here since Teal is a friend of mine. So Teal Game Master started off our week of games with KH Gartic Phone and KH Codenames, and then again he had a pop quiz, essentially like a mini Melody of Madness for Chaineh and I, and it was a lot of fun. And Teal has been on YouTube for a long time, and so it was I was glad I was finally able to pull him into March Caprice this year. So.
And we have one more person that might be hopping in. I don't.
Yes, Jordy Draws was also our merchandiser lead. She might be popping in. She just got back from WonderCon, so hopefully anybody who's in the area and wants to get some merch, hit up Jordy. Jordy was amazing in the infomercial, and can't wait to talk to her if she decides to pop in. But otherwise, I'll thank you for all the thank Jordys. She was amazing.
Oh, I gotta do exclamation point Jordy as well. Yes. And last but definitely not least, the atlas to our globe of March Caprice content, Danielle, Level Story.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Okay, yes. So, hi everyone. I'm Level Story, or Danielle, and I am the person who works on the March Caprice website, and I also do general planning stuff and coordination behind the scenes. And also, one of the things I worked on was the writer's books that you see in the website. Those books that you can flip through. I put those together as well. I don't think I'm missing anything, but yeah, just largely doing the website stuff.
You fought tooth and nail with that schedule provider that we have.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's a major Herculean task. That Alice parallel was not exaggeration. She literally holds March Caprice up on her shoulders, single-handedly.
That's right.
That's very nice of you to say. The website is a whole beast unto itself, and getting it to work is sometimes a challenge, but what we manage, fortunately. But the reason I'm going last is because this is going to be my final year of March Caprice, and I'm very saddened by that. But also, it's something I feel I need to do. I've been doing March Caprice since the beginning, since year one, and I do feel a sense, as do I guess all of us, a sense of ownership in it. Like I feel part of this group, and it's going to be very sad to say goodbye, but there's no animosity or anything. I'm just leaving because I want to focus on other things, and March Caprice just takes a lot of time. All of us work really hard on it from when do we start, right? October-ish. We start meeting. Every Sunday night we're meeting, and it's a lot of work. So I decided I'd like to take a step back. I'm not going to be totally gone. Like, I'm sure I'll be helping with some things, but as a central organizer, I will no longer be. And hello, Jordy.
Jordy.
Hello.
Hi, Jordy.
Yes.
You were on stream.
Oh, hello.
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 Hi.
Yes. Danielle, do you have any last thoughts, and then we can pass it over to Jordy?
Yeah, I guess I'll just, for final thoughts, I won't be leaving like right away. There's still stuff to do on the website, and just to keep you all informed, I'm trying to upload everybody's past submissions to our website so that they appear in the rotation that you saw on our homepage prior to the event, as well as getting old submissions up so you can comment on them, because that's a new feature we implemented last year, and we're trying to get that ready for past years. So I will be working on that and a few other things, so it won't be gone right away. But yeah, just want to say thank you to everybody, and the organizers, of course, and everybody participating, and thank you for all the love. It's very appreciated.
Thank you
so much. We
Danielle.
love you.
Yeah.
We
Love you all.
We love you.
Yeah.
She does so much.
Yeah, no, there's no kidding. She's been here since, she mentioned she was here since year one. Anything to do with the website, other than the actual hosting, which I'll get to in a second, has been Danielle. She has worked tirelessly. I don't want to say she's the hardest worker, because I don't want to negate anybody else's work, but she's up there. She definitely has been through a lot of sleepless nights, picking fights in a Denny's parking lot with the code of our website. And she has, you've seen her a little bit in the bloopers, and in some of the skits in previous years. We are going to be suffering a massive loss without her, but as she said, there's no animosity towards us. There's absolutely no animosity towards her. We wish her the best. We wish that you would find greener pastures for the rest of your days. And
It's not dying, Jay.
I made the mistake.
Sometimes I can still hear Danielle's voice.
But yeah, big hearts and big thank Danielle in chat, please, because boy howdy does she deserve every single one and more. So Danielle, thank you for 5 years. We'll miss you.
Thank
we love
you.
you. Best of luck.
I will miss all of this as well. I just have to say before I end this that this is so hard. Like, I am gonna miss this so much, and I know it's like a good step, but it's so hard because there's so much I would love to do and be a part of with y'all, and it's tough, but yeah, I'll be sad to leave for sure.
Yeah.
I'll miss you all working with you.
It's been the last 5 years of your life. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the next 5 except this. So like, that's cool that there's something else. That you have a life. That's neat. Like, chase that.
Oh my god.
Exactly. And then Jordy, we want to swing back around to you?
Just introduce
Sure,
yourself.
hi.
Tell the people what you did.
Yeah, so I'm Jordan, or also Jordy Draws. I'm the lead merchandiser. I was helping with, I also participated in with my own merch, but you might have heard me talk a little. I'm so sorry. I just got back from WonderCon. I was working all weekend, so if I seem very discombobulated, that is why.
Oh, we are. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. You're in good company.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just trying to help with. I feel like I didn't do as much as I would have loved to help. Everyone else is doing so much out there. Hopefully for next year I can be a little more present. But yeah, just with the merch, with trying to recruit some people, I found some artist friends who wanted to be part of Artist Alley as well. And that side of things.
Yeah.
Ooh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was so needed. Thank you so much for
Yes.
being a part. And also
Thank you.
Jordy's first year, so
Yeah.
what a great
Yeah, I think it was the
Yes,
first
I
year
was
of a
like,
lot
I
of
have
people.
no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
None of
Yes,
us know what we're
actually,
doing.
Oh, you're in good
first
company.
first year for Esper, first year for Daybreak, first year for
Lands.
Lands and Lowlander. You know, we got
Oh,
we
wow.
got our staff
There's so
roster exploded this year. And we're so excited to have you all as a part of it. Because like it makes the event so much better to have more people who have this expertise, especially that's why we love to build out our category specific staff, because like you guys know what you're doing, and we make sure to pick the best of the best. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And one more person I want to shout out, who is the host of our website. He is the one who owns the server and has done our. If you happen to go in a press kit after yesterday, you saw the digital goodies. What was the other name of that? The
digital swag.
The digital swag. It was our. He did mobile backgrounds, desktop backgrounds, etc. Keyblade Spymaster, big hashtag thank KSM, for all the stuff that he did, making sure that our website exists in the first place and doing those little things of art for us. So thank you, KSM.
Oh, hi, Lyman. Lyman's in the chat.
Lyman's in the chat. Hi, Lyman.
Lyman's in the chat.
What up? We were just talking about you.
Everybody throw up their thank Lyman now so they can see him.
Yes. Hashtag
thank you so
Lyman.
much for hosting the Melmem tournament. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And that is the entire crew of March Caprice. We have gotten so big. Oh my goodness gracious.
Massive staff.
Yeah. Oop, that got real big. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's you know what? Let's undo that real quick.
Okay.
I just won't throw up the image, but up next is the quickest recap we've ever done. Because we gotta go. We're gonna turn into pumpkins seriously by midnight. Pumpkin.
We had an amazing video day today, our second day of our videos, and we had an absolutely jam-packed schedule. Starting off today with Danielle's little cozy playthrough of the original Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance. So nice to see those sprites again, and also Danielle you're just such a good like little Let's Player. You're very homey.
Yeah,
He is.
homey.
He is.
Who's my little Let's Player?
Oh, you're so good. Let's Player. Ooh.
Oh, Chuck, stop it.
Then we went over to Yuki, who goes over drawing all the hair for the trios in Organization 13 Kingdom Hearts. She mentions characters like Sayax, Xemnas, and Axel were especially challenging to draw, and characters like Aqua, Kairi, and Riku were very easy because, not a lot of spikes. The spikier the hair, the more difficult it was, and she kind of explained how knowing hair grows on each character, knowing how the hair grows helps with the process. That was such a cool perspective to have. And then after that, we had Empowered Muse, who did a comparison of how life after the main Kingdom Hearts series could look if it took on something similar to what Star Wars did with its franchise. Really cool perspective. Really cool
discussion, and a lot of like great kind of like extra canon narrative conversations about like the reception of major like blockbuster movies and games, and like how to structure a franchise in kind of the production sense and in a metatextual sense. And it's very, very, very cool discussion, and she makes a lot of great points.
And then after that, we had Key of Time, also known as Key, who did a video on how to do Days.
Yes.
How Days did Disney differently.
Did Disney differently. Great alliteration.
Right. He went over how... sorry, continue.
No, yeah, he did a really cool discussion. Like, Empowered Muse did like the extra narrative wise, extra narrative wise, and Key put us right back into the narrative of Kingdom Hearts and how like Days is all about not interacting with the Disney characters. Actually, you're meant to stay away from them even, and how there's a very cool and innovative way to do the storytelling through like a secondhand, like around the corner person, and how cool that it's actually implemented in the game.
And then after that, we had Elbow Juice come in with Kingdom Hearts' weirdest speedrun, 99 Coconut World Record History. And it was talking about the history of a pretty obscure speedrun category on the original Cage 1, and this extends over to 1.5, which is how fast can you get 99 coconuts? And it's more difficult than it seems. They really broke down, like, some trees are more likely to drop coconuts. I didn't know that before their video. And apparently it's a project that's going to be continued. So I'm personally very excited about that one.
Same.
Me as well.
It's also very cool meta commentary to see like the history of people doing speedruns, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
And after that was Teal Game Masters Kingdom Hearts Treasure Trap. We got to see him twice this March Caprice, and this was the second one. Two. He went through the best and worst collectibles in the Kingdom Hearts series. We really enjoyed his energy. Like, we were all talking about how his commentary and his energy was just so
good.
So good.
I loved it.
Up.
Ava, you go. I think we're about to say the same thing.
Yeah, so you go ahead and say it.
Yeah, I believe, it was so good that guides themselves had to update their website because Teal had information that guides didn't have. You already fixed it, but we know.
This is a call-out post. We saw it.
There were 3 extra treasure chests that were not on the Cage Guys website.
I'm sure we'll have to update Cage Wiki too and Cage Database. I'm sure it's not on there either. But so shout out to Teal. After that is the Ponderer.
The Ponderer, he did a Kingdom Hearts 2 world ranking. You know, we all love to talk a lot about all the details of the Kingdom Hearts series as Kingdom Hearts fans and rankings. Like the numbers and the lists or anything, that's kind of just our gateway to get into talking about the specifics. And I think the Ponderer had a lot of great things to say about like the worlds and the narrative and how it's all woven together.
Especially in the World I Never Was part. Highly recommend watching that, if not for that part alone.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna take control now. It's mine now. Haha.
Do it.
So after that, it's mine. It's my talk. My stream. After that, we had AZ Link with the Nature of Darkness, which is a really interesting look into what is defined as darkness in each of their worlds. It's not a theory video that I've like seen a whole lot of for Cage stuff, or a discussion video, right? So I highly recommend watching it. It's gonna make you think.
Yes, another banger.
Another banger.
The Ponderer and the Pondered AZ Link.
You
Pondered.
said that.
Ponderosa. Yeah.
And then after that, Champion Analysis discussed the battle stances of the Kingdom Hearts series. This is a long-running series, and it's so cool how Champion Analysis is going like all the way back to like medieval sword techniques, and how like that it's actually a lot. I had never like known that like a lot of the Kingdom Hearts stances is based on like very real martial artists, hand-to-hand combat and stuff. Very cool to see that there was actually a lot of thought put into that, other than just like, ooh, there's a cool guy with a sword.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh, so cool. And then after that, we had the Ultima Weapon Keyblade inspired makeup tutorial by Shadow Rose Payton. Wow, that's I don't know what much more I can say other than wow. That was the coolest thing I've seen yet, and it's really cool to see how shout out to Sailor Jupiter 4 in chat. That is Shadow's painting. It was also cool to see a side effect of making videos for March Caprice is how they improved their video making. It was she in her video had mentioned like, hey, I learned how to film horizontal, and I could tell that she's just more confident and more just so enjoyable to watch. So keep up the good work, Sailor Jupiter.
So sweet. So proud.
Mm-hmm.
So much growth.
May I take this next one?
Please.
Absolutely.
You won't hear me shut up about this, Esper. Next, we had Esper, who, despite doing a ton of work for the actual event, managed to somehow find the time to make a gorgeous, so fluid, so well animated, heart-wrenching animation for us.
Filled with at least like what, 4 360-degree spins?
Yes. Two, but those are like my money shots. So like, yeah.
Boy, you better be getting a lot of money off of those because you deserve it.
My money is off the labor of love I put into this for like.
Oh no! Somebody pay Esper, please.
Yeah, our code is down below.
If you're watching.
And following Esper with another banger, BioRoxas with the Psychology of Nominee.
Yes, this one was such a good one. Bio has been doing his Psychology of characters in the Kingdom Hearts series for a long time, and they're all so good. But this one was it's almost like the saddest, but also like the most well written, I think, and the most like caring and empathetic, kind of because it like not to be a downer, but he kind of like came at it through the lens of Nominee as a victim of abuse and how that is very psychologically damaging. So yes.
Yeah, a very important discussion to have.
Absolutely.
And a very welcome
and an important
discussion.
video.
Yeah.
One that while we love the Kingdom Hearts series, it can have ramifications for the real world, so that's it's important.
Just to chime in here, if you do end up watching it, if you missed it, trigger warnings for abuse. They are put at the start of the video, and BioRoxas does have references links and resources to if you need to dig more into that.
Yeah, if you got to reach out, he's got resources for you. Yeah, please.
Yeah, thank Nominee.
Thank Nominee.
Yes, thank Nominee.
For real.
Sora won't.
And continuing the through line of very tonally serious, we had Sunny Novus up next.
The Doom Dissonance.
The Doom Dissonance of Kingdom Hearts 1. Talking a lot about the scene of Sora in Atlantica with Glut the Shark breaking through the windows and how impactful that was and why that was impactful. And how other games and his love for that was so important, and how our love for those things can also turn into darkness, and how we need to watch out for how we talk to people, and remember that we are community, and we need to keep that light going.
Yeah,
called us out.
Yeah, flipping the tone all the way around to the end of the spectrum. We have Wackadoodle Time with Brisk Apollo. They sure did have a Wackadoodle Time. Brisk Apollo and his friends come together and they play a little game show, and they have just like such great chemistry together, as like all for like friend groups do, and they faffed about, and they had a wonderful Wackadoodle Time. I don't think anybody won except for me for watching it.
We may need to bring on a Apollo or tag them for some games next year.
Yes. Following that, we had our next AMV about Repliku from
our first AMV actually of
this year. Yes.
Of the year, yeah.
I believe our only AMV, right?
Which is so surprising.
Right.
Yeah, they're slacking. Where's our AMVs?
Where's our AMVs, baby? We need more of them. Yeah. Airy Dragon Slayer did such a nice job with their edits of the copycat from Repliku. That was
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Repliku.
You said it.
Yeah.
Very cool. Please have that one to watch. It's such good edits in that one. Following that was the original Dreamer parody fan dub of Days. 40 minutes of people just coming together and playing Days and just doing the fan dub, kind of similar to how they did it for the Snap Cub Sonic fan dub. But it was such a fun time. So silly.
An ominous
Another
Mickey watching the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. So good, so silly. Have a watch at that one. And after that, we had a big old theory from KHML tomorrow. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, for those of you who are nasty. Talking about the truth behind Scala and Kylum. A very good, a very deep conversation about their theories and how the Land of Departure's connection with Scala is important. And we get
and other worlds, too.
And yeah, a lot of other worlds.
There's a lot of deep cuts in there. I feel like there's a lot of connecting the strings. It's very fascinating to think about.
I
have connected the dots.
Yeah,
I've connected them.
I don't want to quite spoil it, so please take a look and get your thinking caps on when watching that one.
Yes.
Then we rounded off with KH Guides, the one, the only, talking about his 13-year journey through Kingdom Hearts JP, the very original copy. It was first off the print. It was he stole it from the factory itself, or perhaps maybe he got it from a Japanese game store. I can't remember which. We'll have to rewatch the video.
Yes, most of it was that he bought a memory card from 13 years ago, and he just now popped it in and realized that there was a save file for Kingdom Hearts from a person that he got it from in Japan, and like just going in and like taking a peek into this other person's life and their experience with Kingdom Hearts 1.
It was very sweet. And you know what? I've been around a long time, and you'll hear me say it every time I'm on the mic. This is a very rare instance where I learned things that I did not know about the original game. Like, I found some deep cuts, and that doesn't happen very often. Of course it was guides. Of course it was.
Of course it was. Who else?
Well, and then also on like an entirely sentimental level, it's like that. What a weird but like deeply touching way that you can like connect with a person from an old technology, old like phased out technology.
Yeah, it's like that you bought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like where that person was in their life, what they were doing, but through the lens of Kingdom Hearts.
It's wild how you can do that from just a save file. And then we just listened to the concert soiree. Oh my goodness. They did it again. Lowlander and David brought it back. They, and I guess all the other musicians
in the mother toilet and refused to flush.
That's right.
I hate it here.
Concert was peak. Go have yourselves a listen. We've talked enough about that. And here we are. Now we want to turn it over to we are
going to
Brazil. We are 11 minutes away from turning into pumpkins and the March Caprice magic running out. PJ, could you talk about the theme for this year? And while PJ is doing that, if you guys have some questions for the organizers, please post them in chat so we can get them answered. PJ, you have the floor.
Of course. So I was given a very vague prompt when this was all going on. I kind of found out when you guys did last year when it was teased that the theme this year would relate to time. And for me, like at first, I found that to be very overwhelming. I was like, what do we do? That could mean anything. There's time magic. There's so many freaking clocks in Kingdom Hearts. Like there are people who have power over time. There are time travelers. There are different eras. What does that mean? And so for me to really get like pumped up and amped up about such a vague theme, I kind of flipped it on its head a little bit. And I went back to one of my favorite Disney artists, Mary Blair, who did a lot of conceptual work for Disney. She's known for her simple shapes and her simple colors. Of course, she's known for It's a Small World, but she's also known for Cinderella, for Alice in Wonderland, for Peter Pan, and lots of other Disney projects. And she did a lot of renderings of the castle in Cinderella. And of course, I tied that into the 0.2 level with the Castle of Dreams and its ruins and how that worked. And it's probably one of my favorite moments in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. But I realized that, like, if we could make it so that it's timeless and just have people run with that theme if they wanted to, then it could really lend itself to be a very accessible theme in a way of kind of keeping it classy, right? Because timeless, has this dual meaning, like without time, but also like, high fashion. Keep it cool, keep it stylish. And so having that in mind, we wanted to go with like a more Mary Blair touch. So you'll notice that a lot of the branding this year is handmade. Now, everything we do is more or less handmade, but for the past few years, the assets that we've used were all really digitally made. This year, the logo that I drew was done by hand. And then, we threw some digital magic on it. But most of the assets that I did were done in the freehand paint Mary Blair style. So you see, like, the wonky kind of clock and how the fleur-de-lis has been woven into the clock hands this year. Because every year it has been a clock. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have been turning the fleur-de-lis to match whatever time it's been. And so this year we're just a little less, a little bit more overt about it, rather. And so that has been fun. And of course, with the color scheme, a lot of really horrible things are happening in the world right now. I'm not going to get into that. But the color scheme being pink, white, and blue was absolutely intentional. If you know, you know. Trans lives matter. That's all I'm going to say about that. But taking the ball and kind of running with it, it's been really fun to see some people actually playing with it, and then to see the other artists take that as well and work on the various other aspects like the visual novel and then the concert branding and all those other things. I'm really happy with it, and I'm really proud of what everyone's been able to accomplish. And I know that next year it's already going to be more fun. We're already planning for next year, not to put the cart before the horse or the mice before the pumpkin, but it's going to be a good time.
Yes,
that's right. Trans rights. So to get to some of the questions, thank you, PJ, for giving us your perspective on the theme. To answer some of the questions, our first one comes from Sailor Jupiter. Anybody have any favorites from this year?
That's like asking you to make us choose a favorite child.
Right? I think the recaps kind of did that. We gushed about everybody, right? It's like everybody was. We don't have March Caprice without you guys, so we need you to submit. So we are thankful for each and every person that submits. David.
There is one very special song that was included in day one of the concert. I don't know if you all will remember this, but I think it happened after the intermission. Eric Laddish and his big band. Initially, I contacted him back in, I don't know, September or something, asking if he would be able to do something for this year. But he said, no, I'm graduating. Later on, around February-ish, when we were getting check-ins from everyone, he actually had performed that track, that recital, as part of his graduation. And so I asked, like, is it good? Can we show this off? And he really liked how it turned out. And we got to show his graduation project for the concert. So I think that was a real standout for me for day one. But of course, every musical entry this year has blown every other concert out of the water. So
I had a favorite entry. My favorite entry was Timoram's At Dusk Battle arrangement. That was absolutely incredible.
The ending of day one was phenomenal.
I literally, like, when I had it open while I was doing the mastering, I had to call Liz, and I was just like, you need to listen to this right now. And so, like, I set up speakers that day, and she was just like, oh my god, this is so fucking good. It was absolutely phenomenal arrangement work.
Next question comes from Otter Smoothie. What can we do more to get involved or to help? Glad you asked that. We actually have a feedback form that we are pinning in the chat right now. It will go up on social media later, including our Discord. If that is going to be a massive help, and there's a question in there on what skills you could possibly bring to the March Caprice table that we need. So fill that out, and that would definitely be so helpful. Yes. So please fill that out and give us your feedback. Mac-like stuff. Will any of the organizers be at Reconnect? Sound off. Who's going to be at Reconnect?
Hey,
Me.
a lot of us.
A lot of us will, in
Parse
fact.
together our voices out of all this.
Our icons light up, so good luck. I think Cage Guides might be there as well. I'm not sure.
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe.
Original Dreamers 06 said, when do y'all start thinking about the next year's March Caprice? We did already start talking about it. Usually, I will say, we normally have a teaser at the end, but because of how crammed we were with things, we won't have that, so please keep looking forward to the next little while. We're going to be revealing it a little sooner than, it's going to be sooner than October, than when we usually meet. But please follow March Caprice everywhere, and you will find out the theme soon.
Correct. Sometimes it comes to us early, sometimes it doesn't. You know, it's as the muse strikes.
That leads into Xi Inverse. Next year's theme is going to be Brazil. It won't be Brazil, but we may have to talk with
Brazil.
We might have to talk with Keynote and Daybreak about possibly making that a future theme. That was this year's theme, I thought, but you know. Clarice, did you enjoy yourself despite all the stress? Absolutely.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know. We talk about how busy we are and how much work it is, which we will get into in a second. But yeah, we have so much fun. Char Underwood asks, "What was the most fun commercial for the concert to make?" We did not make the commercials. Those were made by the websites themselves. We reached out to people like Clip Garden, to Cage Guides, and all that. We said, "Hey, we have a spot for a commercial for your website. Give us a commercial," and they did them, and they were phenomenal.
You can go ask Guides himself if it was fun.
Yeah. And our final question, if you could introduce a new Disney universe for Cage 4 that's not been featured in the game, what would it be? I'm happy with whatever. Like, just give me more Kingdom Hearts, baby. Just make it fun.
Give me Tangle the series, please. I will die on this hill.
Yes.
Wait,
yes, I'm changing my answer. I agree. I agree, Nicole.
There you go.
Listen, I have a theory and everything. Once I finish the Kyrie video and finish the visual novel and start my Arendelle video, I will talk about this.
Well, we don't have all day to talk about that, so we're going to have to move on to the next thing. We are a little bit of a more serious note. And I want to start this off, and I'm going to try not to ramble. We got 2 minutes. We love you guys, and we want to be able to bring the best things possible to you every single year. However, it is very difficult to do that in some instances. This year, and we do not blame any of you, this was on us, we accepted these. We had a whopping 50% of people ask for extensions on their pieces. Now, we accepted all of them, and that's on us. You guys did everything you did, and do not blame any of yourselves. However, we are going to be starting to put some policies next year to help reduce our stress. And I want to announce those right now. First of all, we're going to be limiting the number of extensions we have for next year. We realize extenuating circumstances come up, and we realize life happens, but to give a little bit of a look behind the curtain, we can't go too deep. But we know you guys turned stuff in around March 1st, and the event isn't until like March 24, right? And that's so weird to just be sitting there on your hands waiting for your thing to premiere. But the stuff that happens in between... No, don't be sorry. Nobody apologize. I don't want anybody apologizing. Pumpkin. Oh, no. But...
Listen, the West Coast power will stop us from being pumpkins.
That's right.
Boom.
Boom, there it is.
West Coast gang.
So you asked, and we said yes, we have the power to say no. We are going to start saying no next year, and we want to let you guys know ahead of time so that you don't think we're suddenly being mean out of nowhere. We realized it was too much of a load on us so that we can prepare stuff better for you guys, because we have to record all the showcases, edit all of the showcases, schedule things out, review every single piece. We had over 200 pieces from videos to art to writing to literally any of the 7 categories. That's right, we have 7 categories. We did that on purpose. And we need to review every single piece to make sure it follows our TOS, right? And to make sure that things go smoothly. Another thing that we're going to do is we're going to be hiring more staff, as you saw in the feedback form. So fill out the feedback form. It is pinned right now. We are going to be looking for more people, so definitely fill that out. We are also going to tell you the dates for March Caprice 6 are March 23rd through March 29th. You got that? March 23rd through March 29th. So you have in between now and then to get yourself prepared and to start getting those gears turning and to start getting those paper to pens, because we want to see more wonderful pieces. And the due date for all of that is going to be March 1st. So between now and March 1st, we want to see your pieces. We want you to have more. And I believe you guys can do even better than this year, which is hard to imagine, but is there anything else that we want to talk about regarding the stuff behind the curtain? If it also, one little thing that will also help us is if you go by a single username. That makes it a lot easier for people like Danielle, who is like, I can't find this person's thing. Oh, they go by this name and this name under this category and this guy. If you give us one name, that would be super helpful. So please do that. Anything I'm missing?
Well, I just want to point out, because not only will the us establishing healthy boundaries help us, but also it will most likely be better for y'all in the long run. Because now that you know the date, you can better plan and you can better set knowing how much you can and can't do in a period of time is very important. I should know. I overscoped myself on a lot of things this year. So it's it's not like we got no, it's literally taking care of everybody. So
yes.
Hand it back to you, Chaineh.
Yeah, so the faster you get stuff to us, the sooner, the better we can do for you. So thank you for sending in your stuff. We loved everything. Anything else we want to say on that front? Danielle, did you have anything? Anything?
Did you say don't give us your legal names?
Oh gosh.
Yes. Yeah. Please don't give us your legal names. There's when we ask
your legal name.
When we ask, unless that is the name you go by for everything, right? Like Allison Martin goes by Allison Martin. I think that's a legal name. Don't quote me.
Whatever you're going by online, that is what we should be getting from you. I do not want to know your mailing address. I do not. I don't want to know.
And this is Oh, go ahead, Danielle.
No, I was just going to say, there's a lot of us, organizing, right? And so sometimes things can get mixed up. One person has one name, one person has another. So it's just good, to use one so that it doesn't get too confusing.
Yeah, I'm a problem with this. I go by Nicole is my real first name, mainly because I work in an industry where I would like for people to know who I am. But I've also had my cringe username since I was 13, and I don't want to get rid of it. But I also have a nickname for that username, so I'm part of the problem.
Yes, please.
I mean, same. Danielle level story,
Right, Chaineh Azure Allegro, right? Azure Allegro is my legal name. But yes, the easier, the more anonymous, it's better for your digital footprint. Don't give us your social security number, Mrs. Guides.
I mean, unless you would like me to buy a house with your credit score.
Yeah, but we will take your credit card numbers.
Wow, Ava can afford a house in this economy. What's next, eggs?
Mrs. Guides can afford a house. I'll just be living in it.
So yes, so that is a little peek behind the curtain of what happens between March 1st and the event. We hope you understand, and we hope to bring you even better stuff next year. One little thing we will be changing for next year. We noticed we had a couple comments, and we wanted to address these with our Melody of Memory tournament. A very fun tournament. Lyman does such a good job at bringing that to us every year. But we know that sometimes in tournament spaces that people tend to get very they tend to how do I say this very nicely? There are people that are there competitively. What's the Smash term? For glory and for fun, right? We are working on a way to make sure that people who that are there not to get serious can still play more than one round, right? But we also want to say that people that are there for the glory, for the competition, to get first place, also get their thing. So please know that we are working to restructure our Melody of Memory tournament. We've talked with Lyman a little bit. So that is being done for next year. Keep that in mind. We have two videos to show you. The one of them we will air right now. One of them we will air right now, and then we will end on the second one. So please take a look at this.
It's the Nintendo. It's the Nintendo Direct.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to push the button.
If you say missing link is missing. Yeah, that's good, right?
Has been connected.
It's missing. You can't find it. It's missing. Oh! Hi! Didn't see you there. I'm Mike, and I'm Jason, and we are the Super Spaghetti Bros, the hosts of the longest running Kingdom Hearts podcast in the world, the Ansem Report podcast. We're not sitting down. We're happy to take a break from all of our planning to announce that the Million Dreams Awards are returning to Reconnect, and we are returning as the Masters of Ceremonies. That's right, regular Pat wasn't available.
The Million Dreams Awards celebrates all the online content creators who have touched our hearts with their unique, extraordinary, and creative Kingdom Hearts content.
Nominations for this year's Million Dreams Awards open up March 31st, and the nominations end on April 30th. So if there's a creator out there who's had a positive impact on you through Kingdom Hearts, be sure to consider them during the nomination period.
But this year, the MDA Awards will be even bigger and better than last year. This year, we have a red carpet experience prior to the awards show.
Ooh la la! So make sure you dress your best for the MDAs.
So we'll see you at Reconnect.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Quick on a draw.
That's right. KH Guides and Lands have beaten me to the punch, as always. The Million Dreams Award nominations are open right now. Take all of the people that you just heard from, the musicians, the writers, the video editors, the streamers, and go nominate them for a Million Dreams Award, because that is happening in July. Special shout out to Mrs. KH Guides. Hey, Reconnect is really soon. That was for you. Because she had DM'd, hey, the day of the event, she's like, hey, March Caprice is really soon. And I'm like, I know!
No!
So the ball is in your court, Mrs. Guides. Get wrecked. So
valid.
So please go support the MDAs and Reconnect.
Yeah.
Fill out that form.
Maybe nominate some of the people that you've seen at March Caprice this week.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah. And you know what
We have some of the... Yeah.
No, I'm moving on to the next thing.
Yes.
Okay. And you know what would get people visibility is if you went to Clip Garden TV and you clipped all of those wonderful clips from streamers that you saw this week. Make sure that your favorite streamer has that enabled. Have them log in, and there is a tab at the top of the website as soon as you get there. This is March Caprice 5. Submit clips there so we can have a time capsule of all the streams
yes.
from this year. And the last one we want to do is our own things.
Well, while you're in the process of filling out a bunch of forms for the MDAs and also submitting all of your clips, please take a look at our review. What are we calling it? Our review
feedback form.
A feedback form.
The feedback form. Yes, thank you. Please give us your feedback for what you thought about this year. And just any parting thoughts about how good we did, how we could improve, what you liked, what maybe some ideas you have of your own.
Mm-hmm.
And we would just love to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
See what you thought.
So you've got two. Say it with me. Two forms to fill out. 1, the feedback form. 2, the MDA nomination form. So. And as far as our stuff goes, we love putting on March Caprice. However, we're poor. You might be less poor. I don't know. But if you are and you would like to give some of your money away, please go support us through Ko-fi. It helps us go. All of it goes toward hosting the website and refunding our merch.
Let me fix that link really quick, Jim.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Yeah, don't manage your own Ko-fi. I'm a fool.
Manage my Ko-fi. Please.
Manage my Ko-fi for me. But please consider supporting us there, as well as our merch. Whoops, not that one. I've been the wrong message. As well as our merchandise.
Yes. Merchandise is very cool.
Yeah, we have.
Also have.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I know that our pins are some of our more popular merch. So if we have pins for all 5 years. So if you're a collector or if you just want pretty pins, there's also some keychains of them. Please free me of my keychains.
She's drowning in keychains.
I'm drowning in keychains. But also, just like showing as Chaineh and Aba have said, support, cool t-shirts and also again cool pins. Everybody likes pins, right?
You gotta wear something to reconnect. You may as well wear a March Caprice t-shirt to reconnect, right? Because they're not gonna provide you with t-shirts until you get there. So before that, wear a March Caprice t-shirt.
And maybe this is a little bit of a peek behind the curtain, but we have operated March Caprice for the last 5 years at a loss. And we have always said that, we are not trying to profit off of March Caprice. So anything that we just want to break even for hosting the website and producing the merch and all that. So as soon as we do get to green, we are actually putting that all into charity. So really, if you don't buy our merch, you're stealing from people who need charity.
That's right.
Speaking of charity, do we want to quickly plug the album again real fast, David?
Oh yeah, I'll post that in chat. If Logan, are you free to talk about that while I get the link? Or maybe I'll do it.
I don't think he heard you, Lowlander. Do you want to talk about the charity album if you're able? Oh, shocked.
Oh.
We're not prepared. It's okay.
Sorry, I was not prepared for that at all. I'm also still working, so.
Okay, yeah, then I can.
No, you're all good. You're all good. Talking about the charity album.
Yeah.
So, so firstly, we have the charity album available on both digital platforms such as iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. Good old Spotify, don't we love him? And in addition to that, because of the way I run Game Grooves, we have the Double Time album available on Bandcamp for $15. And 70% of the proceeds of all sales are going to be donated to decolonizing the music room. We have to keep 30% to cover the cost of all the licensing because we have to up that every time we hit a specific threshold of downloads. But go and support the album, support everybody that put their time into it, and support a good cause in empowering our BIPOC friends in the Kingdom Hearts community and the music community at large.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did we want to do a quick thing about the visual novel, or are we going to move?
Yes, go plug the visual novel.
All right, yeah. So, as we mentioned, we have a visual novel this year. I will say, when I said that I bit off more than I could chew, this was kind of it. The visual novel will be completed probably at least by the end of April, maybe. It will be. But we'll try to release it in some episodes. This is the first time we've done a visual novel like this, and we really want y'all to have a little fun with it. So think of it as a little bit of an extension of March Caprice. The first episode's up now. Not a whole lot of gameplay, quote unquote, other than just reading. But it's a visual novel. That's what you're there for. It's some wacky adventures.
That's right. That's right.
It's wackadoodle time.
That's right. Brisk Apollo, please don't sue.
Yes.
Yeah, and visual novel. If you want to keep tabs on updates, you can follow us on social media, on our Blue Sky. Oh, we are also going to, after this year, getting rid of one of our social medias. We are going to stop updating Twitter for obvious reasons. So please follow us. I don't have a social media link. Just join the Discord. How about that? So we are going to finish off this year with Twitter because we know some of our reach is still on Twitter and we want to get them brought over. But starting with March Caprice 6 and beyond, where our main platforms are going to be email, of course, Discord and Blue Sky, and some of our other ones including Instagram and Tumblr. So definitely follow us on Blue Sky, follow us on Discord. You will definitely hear about everything that needs to happen.
Bye.
Also, I want one last thing about the shop. Our merch shop will be open through the week until Saturday. We will close it Saturday at 11:59 EDT. So you have a little bit of time. If you're like, oh, I need to buy right now, you should. But you have a little bit of time for that. That is everything I have except our final video. Is there anything else our March Caprice organizers want to talk about, need to bring up before I close it out?
Yes, I think as with what Nicole was saying about the visual novel, I think there's a lot of things of this year that are going to be remixed and reduxed a little bit. So please, also, before we say goodbye to March Caprice 5 for forever, get ready for March Caprice 5 final mix.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely pay attention to our YouTube and our YouTube, because we will be uploading all of the showcases, the bloopers, the concert highlights, etc. from that, and we're going to be doing a little more edits to those, and there will be shiny and new onto our YouTube. So pay attention to there. Anything else? Do we have anything else?
Just that. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Just really quick, for those who submitted to win my art piece, I will be showcasing the winner tomorrow in general.
Oh, yes.
Chat. I will pick the winner.
Has the form closed?
Not yet. You have until tomorrow afternoon when I post the video.
Could you throw that into chat real quick and we'll advertise that?
Yeah, let me grab it.
Okay. Thank you. Daybreak, you want to go ahead while Allie's grabbing that?
Yeah, I just wanted to say something because this has been concerning me the entire time we've been on this call. You've been getting increasingly orangey, and you have a stem now. I don't know what's going on, Chaineh.
I think it's just his jaundice.
It might be. I need to go to see a doctor immediately. Yes, we are getting toward the end. We need to get out of here. We're 20 minutes over time than we want to, but definitely take a look at Allie's link. It is being, if you want any of Allie's cool art that you can view both on the document and actually no, it is on the document, yes. So if you want these light bright Dream Eater things to be in your possession, fill out the form. Winners tomorrow on AllieFan's channel. So fill that out.
3 forms.
There are now 3 forms to fill out. Feedback form, MDAs, Allie's giveaway. There's your 3. As if people could see.
Homework.
There's your homework there's your March Caprice homework. Thank you so much. With that, anybody else want to interrupt me? Too bad.
Last chance.
It's your last chance.
Happy March Caprice!
Happy March Caprice!
Happy March Caprice!
Until next year.
Kill the timing on that.
Yeah.
See you Reconnect.
Oh yeah, see you Reconnect. Yeah. Bye.
Happy Reconnect.
And 3, 2, 1.